Welcome to our channel where today we take a deep dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting and the astonishing story behind a particular coin that has captivated collectors and investors alike. The 2009 1-cent coin, which is rumored to have fetched an eye-popping price of $93 million due to its extraordinary errors and mistakes. Imagine holding a 1-cent piece in your palm that could be worth more than a lavish mansion or even a small yacht. And that's precisely the allure of the 2009 penny, a coin that some assert is a modern-day treasure, while others question the validity of such a staggering value. At first glance, one might wonder, how could a simple 1-cent coin, which originally circulated as part of everyday transactions, gain such astronomical worth? The answer lies in a mix of rare minting errors, historical context, and the ever-evolving landscape of numismatics. Let's unravel the mystery behind this enigmatic coin and learn what exactly makes it so sought after. To set the stage, we must first revisit the year 2009, when the United States Mint produced this particular coin as part of a series commemorating the Lincoln Bicentennial. The coin features a design by sculptor Victor David Brenner, which depicts the familiar image of President Abraham Lincoln, along with a depiction of his childhood home on the reverse side. While many may not think twice about a penny, this particular batch introduced several interesting elements that would later contribute to the allure of era coins. High production numbers typically lessen the value of coins, but here, it's worth noting the circumstances surrounding the 2009 coins when they were minted in Denver. As the U.S. economy faced turbulence, the mint was also under pressure to produce change and innovate, which inadvertently led to several coins being struck with notable mistakes that would later bewilder enthusiasts. One of the primary errors that collectors have zeroed in on is the notorious misalignment of the coin's design, a phenomenon where the obverse, featuring Lincoln's portrait, and the reverse, depicting the log cabin, do not align correctly. This error occurred due to a miscalculation during the striking process, resulting in a coin that captures the essence not just of a simple penny but of the very spirit of absence and creation. These misaligned coins are rare, and rarity is a critical component in determining a coin's value in the marketplace, so whenever a mistake like this occurs during minting, it becomes an object of fascination and intrigue among collectors. Additionally, some 2009 1-cent coins were produced with what is known in the numismatic world as a double die, a term that refers to an error caused by the die being improperly created. This means that the lettering or images on the coin appear to be duplicated or doubled. Such striking errors elevate the desirability among collectors and investors, as they are unlike typical coins and exemplify a true piece of art that speaks to the rich history of numismatic errors. It's also essential to elaborate on the imperfect qualities found in these coins, a mini-series of minting blunders that further increase their desirability, and among these imperfections are the so-called cuds, which are raised areas on the coin's surface caused by die defects. These cuds often make their way into coin grading conversations, elevating them in the eyes of collectors. In addition to the misalignment and the double die, other examples of errors found include coins bearing striking marks or unusual texturing that deviates from the intended design, traits that may not even be visible at first glance but could lead to significant value differences depending on how they're graded. When we discuss value in the context of numismatics, we cannot overlook the grading scale used by professional organizations, which assigns scores based on the condition and aesthetics of the coins. Higher grades naturally yield higher values. Many of the 2009 1-cent coins circulating today have varying conditions, and those that happen to be minted with perfect or near-perfect qualities command more demand and interest from collectors. The world of numismatic valuation can be very subjective, and often prices can be driven by factors such as the story behind the coin, its historical significance, and speculation within collector circles. This behemoth valuation leads us to the potential of the 2009 penny to reach dizzying heights of worth, with the almighty $93 million price whispered among collectors as the ultimate selling price for one of the rarest examples of this errant minting. While many have debated its legitimacy and authenticity, one cannot deny the allure of the prospect of holding a coin with such an impressive tale behind it. Moreover, it inspires throngs of treasure hunters to comb through their pocket change with the hope of striking gold in their very own pennies. Just consider for a moment the implications of finding a valuable coin that was once dismissed. Pennies have often languished in jars or the depths of drawers, and many collectors consistently advise others to examine their coins from that era closely, opening the possibility of unearthing a hidden gem tucked amid everyday items. Coin collecting taps into a unique human passion for history, value, and the quest for rare artifacts that resonate with personal stories or broader cultural significance, and the 2009 1-cent coin is a captivating intersection of these themes. With social media and various online platforms, enthusiasts can easily share findings, updates on values, and information about errors that pique the interest of the community, fostering a sense of camaraderie among collectors eager to exchange information on their achievements or misfortunes. As we navigate through this digital age, the investment opportunities surrounding rare coins have burgeoned, and the 2009 penny continues to be a magnet for attention precisely because of these errors. The value of collectibles often stems from their rarity combined with their demand among buyers. Anticipation builds like wildfire every time a new discovery emerges or a notable sale graces the headlines, leading to increased prices. The 2009 1-cent coin is no exception as it embodies elements of both rarity and excitement, capturing the attention of established collectors and curious newcomers alike. In assessing how demand fluctuates, we'd be remiss not to mention the role of auction houses and specialized dealers who curate these precious finds, thereby validating their artistic and monetary worth. As the market for rare coins continues to evolve, many wonder whether the staggering claims of the $93 million price tag for the 2009 1-cent coin will hold up in light of future market trends. This brings us to the vital discussion surrounding liquidity and the sustainability of such inflated values. Economic considerations play a significant role in the financial stability of any asset, and questions arise. Can this inflated value maintain itself, or are we witnessing a speculative bubble that could burst? As we ponder these questions, it's essential to pay attention to trends in interest rates, inflation rates, and broader economic indicators that can impact the collectibles market from both a consumer demand and investing perspective. Yet, for many, the allure of coin collecting transcends dollar amounts. It is the thrill of the chase, the historical significance of coins that represent eras long gone, and the stories they tell that captivate countless hobbyists around the world. With the 2009 1-cent coin at the center of this dynamic marketplace, we find both a cautionary tale about inflation in collectibles as well as a celebration of those little pieces of history that have become symbols of hope and wonder. Ultimately, whether one views the 2009 penny as a financial opportunity or simply a demonstration of historical chance, its journey from the U.S. Mint to collectors' hands symbolizes a greater story of human curiosity, ambition, and the never-ending search for hidden treasures nestled within the fabric of everyday life. So while the debate continues around the ultimate value of the 2009 1-cent coin, collectors from all walks of life are forging ahead in pursuit of errors and stories etched in metal as they embrace the magic of numismatics and all it has to offer. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the remarkable tale of this penny that captures the imagination and feeds the adventurous spirit behind coin collecting. We hope you've gained a deeper understanding of what drives the value of such coins and appreciate the unique qualities found in error coins, and we encourage you to continue your own exploration of the fascinating world of numismatics. If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting reveals and discussions on remarkable pieces of history that connect us to our past in the most unexpected ways. Stay curious and keep exploring, and we'll see you in our next adventure. Next, today we're embarking on an exciting journey into the world of rare coins, specifically focusing on an incredible find that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike: the 2011 1-cent coin, famously valued at an astonishing $23 million due to its rare errors and mistakes that make it one of the most sought-after coins in the numismatic community. It's truly captivating to think how a simple 1-cent coin, often tossed aside or stored in jars filled with loose change, could potentially represent a wealth of history, rarity, and value. What could possibly drive such an enormous price tag for a coin that was intended for circulation? As we dive into the specifics, We will uncover the errors and quirks associated with this coin that have ignited passionate interest from all corners of numismatics, pinning this penny to an extravagant status that is far beyond its original denomination. Our adventure begins with the background of the 2011 D penny itself. It features a design that pays homage to the Lincoln penny and represents a continuation of the historical legacy started by the very first 1-cent coins struck many decades ago. While it seems unsuspecting at first glance, the 2011 D minted in Denver possesses fascinating characteristics that have led it to gain unprecedented value in the collecting community. During its production, it coincided with ongoing economic fluctuations, leading the United States Mint to double down on efficiency while producing coins, resulting in several notable production errors. The allure of this cent lies primarily in the minting mistakes that occurred, which, while they may have seemed trivial at the time, have become focal points of avid interest today. One pivotal error that collectors are especially keen on is the misaligned design, a scenario where the facial feature of Abraham Lincoln fails to align correctly with the 1-cent inscription. Such misalignments are not merely the outcome of bad luck. Instead, they are testaments to the shortcomings of the minting process, caused typically by variations in die alignment. Due to the sheer low quantity of these misaligned coins, this error has become one of the most sought after for those building a collection. Moreover, the fascinating trajectory of the 2011 D 1-cent coin further illustrates its value. Among the errors, there were instances of what is called double die, which occurs when the design elements are struck more than once, leading to a double impression on the coin. These doubled facets create an illusion of the design being raised and can often be spotted in the lettering or the date on the coin. The impactful visual you see when holding such a penny is a unique feature that resonates well with collectors, and the rarity of these errors contributes heavily to the value proposition. Besides the misalignment and doubling, another intriguing aspect about the 2011 D penny is its potential to display off-center strikes. This happens when the blank coin planchet doesn't get centered correctly on the die during the striking process, producing coins that have off-center designs that can range from slightly misaligned to severely distorted. These coins stand out, a hallmark of era collectors, because they are distinct and imperfect, embracing their flaws in a way that makes them immensely desirable. While most pennies are generically forged to perfection, the off-center coins tell a story not just of imperfection but of a rarity that elevates them within the realm of collectibles. Thus their value persists, as collectors vie for these unique pieces of flawed art. Now, if we turn our attention to the broader implications of collecting these coins, we must appreciate the role of grading in establishing value among rare coins. The 2011 D 1-cent coin rises dramatically in intrigue depending on its preservation. The grading scale ranges from good to mint state, and the condition in which the coin is found can significantly impact the sale price. For example, a coin discovered in pristine condition, perhaps rated MS67 or higher by grading experts, can yield eye-watering figures, further fueling speculation and excitement surrounding the 2011 D during auctions or private sales. Coin collectors as a whole appreciate the accumulation of these tales and history surrounding their coins, with a strong interest in the narratives of each piece making up their extensive collections. When aspects such as wealth, rarity, and storytelling intertwine, they create a rich tapestry that attracts a multitude of enthusiasts, and this energetic community of passionate individuals continues to thrive, trading stories and spreading knowledge about coin hunting. It's also remarkable to consider the dynamics of market demand. As the collecting community swells, so does the competition for such coins, sometimes leading to dramatically inflated prices. More notable sales and auctions, tales of discoveries, and rich narratives surrounding coins contribute enormously to perceived value, and as demand sometimes tends to elevate, so do the prices. And while many 2011 D cents exist, only a select few boast the rare variations that catch the eye of discerning collectors and dollars from eager investors. This interplay between rarity, condition, and collector desire generates an exciting environment for numismatics as a whole, as trends ebb and flow, inciting collectors to explore local circulation for forgotten treasures that could easily turn out to be the next big find. We must acknowledge the necessity of educating prospective enthusiasts on the ways that coin value is determined, Having this foundational knowledge helps in recognizing potential moneymakers. Whether it's through networking within local clubs, participating in coin shows or auctions, or merely rummaging through pocket change, the ardor for discovering value-laden coins unites many in the numismatic community. Some even take their pursuit online, using social media to showcase finds, share knowledge, or trade coins, fueling the cycle of excitement surrounding the 2011 1-cent coin and the remarkable stories behind each discovery. As we reflect upon the multifaceted components contributing to the remarkable valuation of the 2011 penny, it becomes apparent that its worth goes deeper than mere monetary value. This particular coin serves as a vessel for stories of chance, error, and discovery. And with prices as astounding as $23 million being whispered among fervent collectors, it's essential to evaluate whether we are witnessing an ongoing fascination or if we have dipped our toes into the waters of speculative investment. The fate of such wild valuations oscillates based on broader economic conditions. Changes in collector interest, emerging trends, and price volatility can heavily influence the fortune of rare coins. Understanding the context that surrounds their valuations can help us navigate the sometimes murky waters of investment in collectibles and consider the sustainability of such inflated prices. That said, it cannot go overlooked that coins serve not only as investments but also as conduits connecting us to tangible pieces of history and artistry, giving us a unique taste of cultural feedback through the ages. As we stand on the precipice of future market trends, speculators and collectors must be vigilant, watching for additional developments in the world of numismatics that could also influence prices both positively and negatively. In conclusion, every time a rare 2011 1-cent coin changes hands, it's not just another transaction, it's an exchange woven with hints of history, prosperity, and chance resonates deeply within the collecting community. Whether it's a hobby or a full-time endeavor, it all stems from a love for tangible connections to our past and the joy that comes with uncovering the anomalies that exist within what is often overlooked, the penny. Our exploration into the 2011 1-cent coin, with its errant characteristics and remarkable price path, shows that there is incredible value to be discovered, hidden away in the most granular of details. We hope you've gained insights into what makes this 1-cent coin so precious and why it continues to captivate the minds and hearts of numismatists around the globe. It's a deeper narrative that transcends monetary value, transforming into a shared experience among collectors as they forge lasting memories and exciting connections built upon a common passion. If you've enjoyed this exploration into the world of rare coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment on our video below with your thoughts and experiences involving coins or the stories you may want to share. Let's continue to seek out treasures and celebrate the intricate world of numismatics together, and we look forward to seeing you in our next adventure, diving into even more fascinating tales from the captivating intersection of history, artistry, and chance. Today we're embarking on a captivating exploration of one of the most intriguing coins in modern numismatics, the 2001 1-cent coin, a penny valued at a staggering $9 million due to its rare errors and mistakes that have turned a simplistic piece of currency into an object of considerable interest and value within the collector community. It's hard to imagine how a mere 1-cent coin could possess such monumental worth, yet the story behind the 2001 penny is steeped in a series of fascinating minting errors, a detailed exploration of historical context, and the rarity that coin collectors prize above all else. As we delve into the details, we'll uncover the specific blunders that led to the inflated price tag of this coin and discuss the opportunities that exist for eager collectors who are on the lookout for similarly rare finds. The year 2001 was significant in the history of U.S. currency, as this period marked the continued use of the iconic Lincoln penny, a design that has graced American coinage for over a century. It was during this time that the United States Mint, which produces millions of coins each year, was faced with unique production challenges and an ever-growing demand for currency in the economy. Coin production must consistently meet market needs, which often places intense pressures on the mint to optimize efficiency and streamline operations. This drive for productivity sometimes leads to unforeseen errors occurring during the minting processes, resulting in mistakes that can elevate certain coins from their intended value as mere currency to coveted items of considerable worth. Among the notable errors found in the 2001 1-cent coin is the infamous reverse die break. This error occurs when a piece of metal from the die breaks away during the minting process, which then causes a defect to be imprinted on the coin. This impressively showcases the imperfections inherent in the manufacturing process. The remarkable aspect of this error is that it doesn't occur on a large scale. Thus, coins that bear the reverse die break find themselves being discussed and desired in collector circles, where rarity translates into high demand, and high demand drives up prices. This scenario has successfully positioned the 2001 penny as a prime contender for anyone searching for collectible coins that embody all the right characteristics to fetch remarkable sums in the marketplace. Another fascinating error associated with this penny is a variation characterized as a double die variety, occurring when the coin is struck multiple times with slightly misaligned dies. This phenomenon results in the date 2001 or the letters on the coin appearing as if they have been doubled, adding to both its aesthetic appeal and rarity. Collectors often seek out such errors because they represent the beauty of imperfection, revealing an alternative narrative to the flawless coins normally seen in circulation. Each doubled die piece tells a story of production miscalculation while aligning itself with the growing excitement and vibrancy that comes from acquiring such unique items. The thrill of discovering a double die penny is akin to finding a diamond in the rough. One lucky collector's chance encounter could lead to a life-changing financial opportunity. The aesthetic discrepancies present in the 2001 1-cent coin don't stop at die breaks or doubling. There are also notable examples of coins exhibiting off-center strikes. An off-center strike occurs when a coin blank is not aligned properly with the minting die during the striking process, causing part of the coin's design to be missing or obscured. This error adds a layer of uniqueness to each coin, making them standout pieces that evoke intrigue among collectors who value the random nature of minting errors. It's important to consider that the value of these misaligned coins fluctuates based on how off-center the striking is. Some may merely have a slight shift, while others could appear nearly blank on one side. As with other types of errors, the degree of misalignment significantly impacts desirability, with more severe flaws often commanding higher prices at auction due to the scarcity of such examples. Considering that many of these coins, despite being valued so highly, were originally intended for circulation, it contributes to the compelling narrative that surrounds them, capturing the imagination of individuals who might have previously overlooked the simple 1-cent piece. The 2001 1-cent coin market's momentum and growth can also be understood through the lens of collector behavior, where growing interest in error coins drives demand and subsequent pricing. More and more individuals are developing a keen interest in numismatics, and as they explore the nuances of coin collecting, the emphasis on rare coins steeped in mistakes filters through various community conversations, social media platforms, and shared experiences at local coin shows. This emerging interest fuels engagement as collectors share newfound knowledge, shining the spotlight on coins like the 2001 penny and reinforcing the idea that perceived value is not merely dictated by scarcity, but also by storytelling and community impact. The interconnectedness brought forth by these conversations can turn a simple error coin into an asset that embodies rich histories and human experiences. Exploring how the valuation of coins is impacted by collector sentiment can also reveal insights about market trends and the potential for appreciation over time. Rare coins often hold the upper hand as investments, and as their stories are shared and addressed, enthusiasts become even more entangled in the journey of acquiring, preserving, and potentially selling these coins. This elevated demand also applies a level of pressure to the market, sometimes leading to spikes in value, such as with the 2001 1-cent coin that commands its impressive price due to its captivating narrative as well as its physical attributes. Such spikes can lead to speculation in the wealth sphere of numismatics, and it often entices collectors to reconsider everyday coins, turning coin rolls and jars of pocket change into potential treasure troves. If we shift our attention toward the means by which these coins are graded, it's crucial to recognize the role that professional grading organizations play in determining value. Coins are assessed based on condition, quality, and appearance. Higher grades drive prices even further into astonishing territories. Coins rated MS66 or higher are particularly desirable, and the costs associated with grading itself can be justified. Collectors see this process as essential, confirming the legitimacy of their purchases and offering reassurance that they've acquired a genuine piece of history, all the while assuring potential buyers that they are placing their investments into reputable material. Evaluating the role of auctions in establishing market values reveals how auction houses facilitate not only the transfer of coins but also the creation of narratives that enhance their worth. Coin auctions regularly feature rare items and attract both domestic and international interest, and when a 2001 penny appears on the auction block, collectors brace themselves for potential bidding wars, further driving up its value. With the realm of online auctions constantly growing, competition has intensified, allowing more individuals to engage in coin collecting and pricing discussions that intermingle with availability, desirability, and rarity. The results of these auctions can serve as valuable indicators of current market conditions. With time, the hyper-focused attention on era coins of the 2001 type ensures that their place in coin history remains solidified, allowing collectors to resell them to eager buyers at great multiples of their original value. Coin collecting encompasses a range of emotions: joy, anticipation, excitement, and sometimes even disappointment in the pursuit of rare finds. The adventure side of coin collecting intertwines with the thrill of economic investment, and the 2001 penny paves the way for an engaging narrative to resonate with collectors who strive for richness in both experiences and material possessions. Scouring through pocket change may seem menial, yet individuals engaged in coin collecting exercise a true sense of diligence and enthusiasm as they seek moments of serendipity. By developing a keen eye for detail and gaining insights into error identification, they deepen their appreciation for coins. The excitement surrounding the 2001 1-cent coin epitomizes this pursuit. Its valuation of $9 million speaks as an avatar for discovery, enhancing the passion for numismatics and driving engagement among hobbyists eager to learn and share stories inspired by the thrill of the hunt. As we reflect on the accompanying narratives generated by the 2001 penny, it serves as a reminder that these seemingly insignificant coins can hold profound historical value. The extraordinary price tag of $9 million, which many initially deemed fanciful, is rooted in the very essence of what it means to collect, a quest punctuated by moments filled with wonder, anticipation, and surprise. One cannot help but marvel at the layers of human experiences brought to light by a simple penny, one less likely to capture attention than gold or silver despite its stature being firmly rooted in curiosity. Coin errors whisper tales of folly and chance, life's unpredictable journey, imbuing them with rich meaning that burgeoning collectors have come to treasure. Merge these human moments with the growing enthusiasm for coins, and the resulting phenomenon manifests a vivid appreciation for the unexpected surprises found in everyday currency. Stay tuned for our upcoming content, and keep searching for those hidden treasures.